The year is 1947. In the small Austrian town of Steyr, a factory hums to life, producing what will become one of the most iconic tractors Europe has ever known. The model is the Steyr 180, a compact two-cylinder diesel built with precision, character, and a promise of reliability. Farmers across Austria and beyond will soon rely on this machine, a silent partner on millions of fields, working tirelessly from dawn until dusk. It is more than metal. It is craftsmanship, vision, and the embodiment of post-war ingenuity. The Steyr 180 lays the foundation for everything that follows, signaling the rebirth of agricultural industry in a continent recovering from war. This is not just a tractor. It is a revolution in mobility and productivity. Within a few years, Steyr expands its lineup. The 13 series cements its reputation for durability, and in 1952, the Steyr 280 is introduced, a robust four-cylinder tractor designed for larger farms and heavier work. Farmers recognize the difference immediately. Machines built not just to function, but to endure, to offer stability and control under any condition. But it is in 1949 that Steyr unveils a model that will become a true classic. The Steyr 15, later known as the Steyr 80. Compact, reliable, and remarkably simple to operate, it captures the hearts of small farm owners. Over 45,000 units are produced, proving that Steyr can cater to both small and large agricultural operations. The 1960s and 1970s mark a turning point. Steyr introduces the Plus series, modernizing its design. Clean lines, recognizable silhouette, functional aesthetics. In 1966, the company adopts the red and white color scheme that becomes a symbol of the brand, a visual identity that endures to this day. Machines like the Steyr 545, a 45-horsepower diesel tractor, are agile, lightweight, and perfect for smaller farms or forestry work. Soon, more powerful models appear, including the Steyr 1400 with roughly 140 horsepower and all-wheel drive, capable of tackling the heaviest jobs on the largest farms. Technological innovation defines Steyr. Advanced hydraulics, durable chassis, and a wide range of models from compact to high-power tractors establish a reputation for reliability and operator comfort. Steyr becomes synonymous with quality, a trusted brand for farmers across Austria and Europe. Each tractor is not just a machine, but a statement. Precision engineering, robustness, and thoughtful design for real-world farming challenges. In 1996, Steyr becomes part of the Case IH Group, yet the name and legacy remain intact. The main production facility in St. Valentin continues to manufacture tractors demanded across Europe. By 2022, Steyr celebrates 75 years of tractor production, with over 500,000 units rolling off the assembly line. Modern models surpass 300 horsepower, featuring hydraulic precision, comfort cabins, and state-of-the-art technology. The CVT Transmission Series, including the Terrus CVT, exemplifies performance and comfort, tailored for large-scale agriculture, intensive field work, and professional farms. Por cierto, si te apasionan estos temas y quieres aprender a manejar mejor tu dinero, construir ingresos y entender cómo funciona realmente la riqueza, suscríbete al canal. Cada semana compartimos ideas, estrategias y reflexiones para que tomes mejores decisiones financieras y aproveches mejor tu tiempo. Ahora sigamos. Steyr's evolution demonstrates a blend of tradition and innovation. Core values of durability and craftsmanship persist, while environmental standards, efficiency, and cutting-edge technology drive modern development. Farmers who choose Steyr are not only buying a machine, they are investing in heritage, precision, and a promise of resilience. Each tractor carries the spirit of Austrian engineering, bridging post-war recovery with 21st-century technological advancement. The Terrace CVT represents this convergence: power, reliability, comfort, and efficiency in one package. From humble beginnings to global recognition, Steyr tractors have shaped European agriculture. The company's story is more than industrial history. It is the narrative of communities, fields, and livelihoods transformed by robust engineering. Every plow, every seed sown, every field tilled with a Steyr machine contributes to a legacy of innovation and dedication. The brand's influence is tangible in the rhythm of farm life, in the trust farmers place in machines that deliver consistency season after season. The Steyr 180 was just the beginning. With each subsequent model, the company refined its approach to power, usability, and versatility. The Steyr 280 and Steyr 80 demonstrated adaptability. Large-scale operations and small farms alike benefited from specialized designs. Farmers recognized reliability as a crucial investment, and Steyr delivered consistently. The company did not merely build tractors. It built confidence and partnerships, nurturing relationships that spanned generations and borders. In the 1960s, Steyr's focus on design and branding proved transformative. The Plus series set aesthetic standards, red and white became iconic, and models like the Steyr 545 and Steyr 1400 embodied power and flexibility. Steyr understood that a tractor is not only about horsepower, but ergonomics, functionality, and operator experience. Comfort, control, and maintainability became as important as torque and lifting capacity. By the 1970s, Steyr's influence extended across Europe. Its tractors became symbols of reliability, synonymous with farm productivity and technological confidence. Innovation continued to define the brand. Every model incorporated advanced hydraulics, durable frames, and options tailored to diverse agricultural needs. Farmers could depend on Steyr for both routine work and the unexpected challenges of large-scale agriculture. Globalization and corporate partnerships reshaped Steyr in the 1990s. Becoming part of KAS1H allowed access to international resources, but the Austrian identity and legacy remained central. Production in St. Valentin continued with meticulous attention to quality. Steyr tractors were no longer merely local heroes. They were integral players in the European and global agricultural market. Heritage and modernity merged, resulting in machines that respected tradition while embracing innovation. The present-day Terrace CVT epitomizes this philosophy. High-performance hydraulics, advanced cabins, and efficient powertrains ensure that modern Steyr tractors meet the demands of intensive farming. Operators benefit from comfort, precision, and intuitive controls, allowing them to work longer hours with reduced fatigue. Legacy engineering principles, like robustness and maintainability, are seamlessly integrated with digital technology, safety systems, and environmental compliance. Steyr's story is a testament to Austrian ingenuity. From the first two-cylinder diesel to modern high-horsepower CVT machines, the brand demonstrates the intersection of heritage, engineering excellence, and market adaptation. Its tractors have not only moved fields, but have moved the industry forward, setting standards for performance, reliability, and operator-focused design. As we examine the evolution of Steyr, it is clear that its success stems from a combination of innovation, quality, and understanding farmers' needs. The company has continuously adapted to economic, technological, and environmental changes, all while maintaining a recognizable identity and commitment to excellence. Steyr's red and white machines are more than tools. They are symbols of a legacy built on trust, precision, and resilience. From the first Steyr 180, rolling off the post-war assembly line, to the Terrace CVT navigating modern fields, the brand has shown remarkable continuity. Engineering principles, attention to operator experience, and adaptability to diverse farming conditions remain central. Steyr tractors embody a philosophy: power with purpose, reliability with heritage, and innovation with respect for tradition. The impact of Steyr extends beyond machinery. Farmers' livelihoods, agricultural efficiency, and rural economies have been shaped by these tractors. Communities depend on the precision and durability of Steyr machines. Knowledge and skills required to operate and maintain these tractors become intergenerational, reinforcing the brand's presence across decades. Steyr is woven into the fabric of European agriculture. Over 75 years, Steyr has produced over 500,000 tractors, each one reflecting careful engineering, attention to detail, and responsiveness to farmers' challenges. Modern tractors exceed 300 horsepower, feature advanced hydraulics, and incorporate cutting-edge technology. Operator cabins prioritize comfort, safety, and ergonomics. CVT. Transmissions optimize power delivery and efficiency, addressing the needs of professional farms and intensive field work. The trajectory of Steyr illustrates how a brand can evolve without losing its essence. Core values of reliability, durability, and operator-focused engineering remain intact. Technological innovation enhances these values, creating machines capable of meeting the demands of 21st century agriculture while honoring the legacy established in 1947. Farmers trust Steyr, not because of marketing, but because of proven performance and continuity of quality. Steyr's approach to design and engineering has always prioritized versatility. Machines like the Steyr 545 provided mobility and efficiency for small farms, while the 1400 series handled larger operations. Today, the Terrace CVT represents the pinnacle of this philosophy, offering unmatched performance for large-scale and professional farms. Precision, comfort, and durability converge, reflecting decades of accumulated knowledge and continuous improvement. The integration of modern technology has expanded Steyr's capabilities. Advanced hydraulics, automated controls, and efficient power management enhance productivity and operator comfort. Environmental compliance and energy efficiency are integrated, ensuring that modern tractors meet contemporary standards while remaining faithful to the brand's core values. Farmers receive machines that are both powerful and responsible. Steyr's legacy demonstrates that engineering excellence, vision, and responsiveness to user needs create enduring impact. Its tractors have not only transformed agricultural practices, but have become cultural icons in Europe. The brand's story reflects resilience, adaptability, and commitment to quality. Each model, from the original 180 to today's Terrace CVT, continues to shape the landscape of European farming. The red power of Steyr is more than aesthetic. It symbolizes reliability, innovation, and a commitment to farmers' needs. Across decades, Steyr has maintained consistency, integrating modern engineering with traditional values. Its tractors are more than machines. They are trusted partners in fields across Europe, embodying performance, comfort, and durability. The 1950s were a decade of expansion and experimentation for Steyr. After the success of the Steyr 15 and the 280, engineers began exploring how to meet the varying needs of European farmers. Smaller farms required simplicity and low maintenance, while larger operations demanded power, reliability, and versatility. The Austrian countryside was recovering from wartime devastation, and every piece of equipment mattered. Steyr responded with incremental improvements, more powerful engines, sturdier frames, and innovative hydraulics that allowed implements to be lifted and adjusted with unprecedented ease. The philosophy was simple. A tractor should work as hard as the farmer and never fail in the middle of the field. Farmers quickly learned that owning a Steyr meant fewer breakdowns, more uptime, and a machine that would last decades. By the early 1960s, Steyr was no longer just an Austrian brand, it was a European standard. Export markets opened across Germany, Switzerland, Italy, and beyond. Each tractor shipped represented not only a machine, but a promise to perform, to endure, and to elevate the productivity of those who relied on it. The introduction of the Plus series marked a bold move. Design, ergonomics, and aesthetics now became as important as raw engineering. Sleek lines, easy-to-read dashboards, and a recognizable silhouette helped Steyr tractors stand out on fields across Europe. Red and white became more than colors. They were a statement, a badge of trust, and an emblem of Austrian engineering pride. In 1966, Steyr committed fully to the red and white color scheme that remains iconic today. This was more than branding. It reflected a philosophy of visibility, recognition, and confidence. A farmer could spot a Steyr at a distance and see the machine working tirelessly, just as it had been designed to do. This decade also saw the development of machines like the Steyr 545. 45 horsepower, compact, light, and nimble, it allowed smaller operations and forestry work to be handled with efficiency previously unseen. Steyr understood that versatility was key. Farmers needed machines that could handle everything from plowing fields to hauling timber, and the 545 delivered. Meanwhile, larger machines like the Steyr 1400 emerged to serve heavy-duty operations. 140 horsepower, four-wheel drive, and advanced hydraulic systems made it possible to handle massive fields and demanding terrain. By combining power, reliability, and operator comfort, Steyr set new industry standards. Farmers trusted that these machines could endure harsh winters, steep hills, and long work days without faltering. In this period, Steyr established a reputation not just as a manufacturer, but as a partner to European agriculture, intimately connected to the rhythms of the land and the demands of the farm. The 1970s brought technological evolution and global recognition. Steyr was no longer confined to Austria or neighboring countries. Dealers in France, Belgium, and the Netherlands began offering machines, and Steyr's reputation for durability and innovation spread. Hydraulics, clutch systems, and drive trains were constantly refined, resulting in smoother operation and longer machine life. Farmers found that Steyr tractors required less maintenance, reduced downtime, and delivered higher productivity. Innovation became a continuous loop. Feedback from operators influenced design, while design improvements improved farm outcomes. This symbiotic relationship solidified loyalty and built the cultural cachet of Steyr tractors. By the 1980s, the company's global footprint expanded further. Exports reached Scandinavia, North Africa, and the Middle East. Each tractor carried the mark of Austrian engineering, precision, reliability, and adaptability. Operator comfort became increasingly important. Cab design, visibility, seat ergonomics, and ease of control were integrated into every model. The industry was changing, mechanization was accelerating, and farmers demanded machines capable of performing under more complex and intensive agricultural conditions. Steyr responded with models that pushed the boundaries of power, comfort, and efficiency. The 1990s marked a pivotal moment. Steyr joined the Case 1H group. This move offered access to global supply chains, R&D resources, and technological collaboration. Yet the brand's identity remained intact. The main production plant in St. Valentin continued to produce machines with Austrian precision, while modern engineering improvements enhanced performance. Farmers could continue to rely on the distinctive red and white tractors, now with new technologies, advanced hydraulics, better ergonomics, and engines that were not only more powerful, but cleaner and more efficient. The philosophy remained unchanged. A Steyr is built to work hard and last long. The turn of the century saw further advances. CVT transmissions were introduced, redefining how power was delivered and how operators controlled machines. The Terrace CVT became a benchmark in high-performance tractors, combining horsepower, precision hydraulics, and operator comfort in a single package. Machines now exceeded 300 horsepower, capable of handling enormous fields and intensive agricultural workloads. Digital controls, GPS integration, and automated systems allowed farmers to optimize every pass across the field, maximizing productivity while minimizing fuel consumption and wear. Steyr maintained its commitment to durability and craftsmanship even as technology evolved. Each tractor integrated decades of lessons learned. Robust frames, adaptable hydraulic systems, and operator-focused controls. Environmental standards were met without compromising performance. Efficiency was enhanced, reliability was guaranteed, and comfort was never overlooked. The Terrace CVT, in particular, represented the culmination of 75 years of evolution. A machine that is powerful, precise, and intuitive, capable of performing under the most demanding conditions. If you quieres seguir aprendiendo sobre finanzas personales, negocios, inversiones y mentalidad de éxito, este canal está diseñado para ti. Aquí hablamos sin filtros sobre dinero, libertad y productividad, para que puedas construir una vida con más propósito y menos estrés financiero. Suscríbete y acompáñanos en este camino. Volvamos a la historia. The evolution of Steyr tractors tells a story of adaptation and foresight. Every decade brought new challenges, recovering post-war economies, changing farm sizes, new technologies, and evolving market demands. Steyr faced each challenge with engineering precision and an unwavering commitment to quality. Compact tractors for small farms, powerful machines for large-scale agriculture, specialized equipment for forestry, all were developed to meet specific needs. Farmers knew they could rely on Steyr, whether cultivating fields in Austria, Germany, or distant corners of Europe. The cultural impact of Steyr is profound. These machines are not merely tools, they are symbols of reliability and innovation. Generations of farmers have built livelihoods around Steyr tractors. Knowledge of operating, maintaining, and optimizing these machines has been passed down, creating a shared heritage. Communities recognize Steyr not just for its engineering excellence, but as a cornerstone of agricultural progress. The distinctive red and white colors signal trust, durability, and Austrian craftsmanship at a glance. Through every innovation, hydraulics, transmissions, cabins, engines, Steyr maintained a philosophy. The machine must serve the farmer, reduce effort, and enhance productivity. By continuously listening to operators, testing new technologies, and refining designs, Steyr created machines that were intuitive, powerful, and adaptable. Even as global agriculture changed, Steyr tractors remained relevant, balancing modern demands with the heritage of decades of practical engineering wisdom. The post-2010 era saw a focus on integrating digital tools and precision farming. GPS guidance, variable rate hydraulics, and data-driven optimization became standard. Operators could track field efficiency, monitor equipment health, and adjust parameters in real time. Despite these technological leaps, the essence of Steyr remained unchanged: strength, reliability, and operator-centric design. The Terrace CVT and other modern models exemplify this balance, combining cutting-edge innovation with the durability and performance that have defined the brand for 75 years. Steyr continues to influence European agriculture profoundly. From the first post-war tractors to the modern high-performance Terrace CVT, the company has consistently delivered machines that meet the evolving needs of farmers. Each tractor reflects decades of accumulated knowledge, engineering excellence, and an understanding of real-world agricultural challenges. Operators know that with a Steyr, work gets done reliably, efficiently, and comfortably. The brand's longevity is a testament to foresight and adaptability. Steyr has navigated changing political, economic, and technological landscapes without losing its core identity. Austrian engineering principles, precision, durability, and operator focus remain central. Modern tractors integrate sustainability, efficiency, and technology without compromising the trust and reliability farmers expect. Every model builds upon a legacy that began with the two-cylinder diesel of 1947 and has evolved through 75 years of continuous refinement. The combination of heritage and innovation defines Steyr's unique position in the tractor market. While competitors focused on sheer horsepower or flashy technology, Steyr balanced power, usability, and longevity. Operators experienced machines that were intuitive to handle, adaptable to various tasks, and capable of withstanding decades of use. This approach not only solidified loyalty among farmers, but also ensured that Steyr tractors were a sound investment, offering value over their entire life cycle. By the late 2000s, Steyr had fully embraced precision farming. Sensors, GPS guidance, automated hydraulics, and telematic systems transformed tractors from simple workhorses into intelligent machines. Farmers could now measure soil conditions, optimize fuel efficiency, and perform complex tasks with minimal effort. Yet, despite these technological leaps, Steyr never abandoned its founding principles: simplicity where it matters, durability where it counts, and operator comfort at all times. Farmers still trusted that a Steyr would start in freezing temperatures, pull through mud, and work for decades with routine maintenance. In parallel, Steyr invested in training and support for operators. Workshops, user manuals, and field demonstrations ensured that every farmer, whether in Austria, Italy, Germany, or Scandinavia, understood their machine's capabilities. The company cultivated a community of operators who shared tips, maintenance advice, and stories of the tractor's performance under challenging conditions. This network reinforced brand loyalty and created a cultural identity around the Steyr experience. Owning a Steyr was more than having a machine; it was joining a tradition of practical engineering and reliability. Sustainability became another focus in the 2020s. New engine designs reduced emissions, improved fuel consumption, and adhered to strict European environmental regulations. Hybrid and electronically controlled engines began to emerge, allowing tractors to maintain performance while reducing their environmental footprint. Steyr engineers approached this challenge methodically. New technologies could not compromise reliability or robustness. Every adjustment, from engine mapping to hydraulic response, was tested in real-world conditions. Farmers could trust that the promise of innovation did not come at the cost of the machine's legendary durability. The Terrace CVT series became the flagship for modern Steyr technology, combining over 300 horsepower, continuously variable transmission, advanced hydraulics, and ergonomic cabins. It represented the pinnacle of decades of incremental improvement. Operators could navigate long hours in the field with less fatigue, perform complex maneuvers with precision, and optimize field productivity. Every control was designed to be intuitive, every system tested to ensure that it could withstand European winters, muddy conditions, and the demands of modern agriculture. Steyr had once again proven that it could blend heritage with innovation seamlessly. Farmers often remark that a Steyr feels like an extension of themselves. The controls are predictable, the engine response is intuitive, and the hydraulics responsive. There is a sense of continuity from older models, such as the 15-Air and the 545, to today's Terrace CVT. That continuity is not accidental. It reflects decades of careful engineering and a philosophy that prioritizes the user experience. Each tractor carries with it the lessons learned from every field, every harvest, and every operator who has relied on a Steyr over the last 75 years. The European agricultural context also played a role in Steyr's continued success. Farms grew larger, labor shortages increased, and regulations demanded higher efficiency. Tractors had to adapt, and Steyr responded with a modular approach. Machines could be tailored to farm size, terrain, and workload. Compact models for vineyards, powerful tractors for large cereal operations, specialized units for forestry, and high-tech units for precision agriculture all shared the same DNA. Farmers recognized that investing in a Steyr meant investing in a machine capable of evolving alongside the farm's needs. The cultural legacy of Steyr tractors is visible across generations. Families who have worked land for centuries often maintain Steyr tractors across multiple generations. Repairs, upgrades, and even restoration projects keep older models functional and in use. Museums, exhibitions, and local festivals celebrate these machines not merely as equipment, but as symbols of agricultural resilience, innovation, and Austrian engineering pride. In many ways, Steyr tractors are woven into the fabric of rural life, representing both tradition and progress. Operator comfort evolved alongside power and technology. Cab designs now featured climate control, adjustable seating, noise reduction, and intuitive dashboards. Long hours spent plowing, sowing, or harvesting became less physically taxing. This focus on ergonomics was not a luxury. It translated directly to efficiency. A farmer who was less fatigued could work longer, maintain concentration, and reduce errors. Steyr recognized that performance extended beyond engine horsepower. The human element was equally critical. Hydraulics, one of Steyr's historic strengths, continued to evolve. The ability to lift, tilt, and manipulate implements with precision allowed farmers to perform complex agricultural tasks efficiently. Load-sensing hydraulics, electronically controlled functions, and multitasking capabilities became standard. Steyr tractors could handle plows, seeders, harvesters, and transport implements with unmatched versatility. This versatility meant that a single tractor could serve multiple roles on a farm, reducing investment costs and increasing operational efficiency. Export strategy remained a vital part of Steyr's growth. While Austria provided the heritage and engineering base, markets across Europe demanded reliability and innovation. Steyr machines were shipped to Germany, France, the Netherlands, and Northern Europe, and further afield to regions with compatible farming practices. The consistent performance of the tractors built trust in these new markets, and word-of-mouth recommendations strengthened the brand's reputation. Farmers knew that a Steyr purchased abroad would perform as expected, just as one bought locally. The company also invested in dealer networks and service infrastructure. Farmers could access spare parts, technical support, and training in their region. This approach ensured that tractors were not only reliable, but also maintainable. A machine's reputation extends beyond its assembly line. It lives in how quickly it can be serviced, how long it operates without failure, and how effectively users can maintain it. Steyr understood that a machine was only as strong as the ecosystem supporting it. The integration of digital technology in the 2020s did not erase traditional engineering principles. Rather, it augmented them. GPS mapping, variable rate application, and telemetry